Good morning, loves. Happy Vlogmas day 13. I'm actually here at an eye doctor appointment, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Back home, I'm just having some lunch right now. I have some chicken, green beans, and jasmine rice. And then I'm having one of these Bloom sparkling energy drinks. The cherry lime is a 10 out of 10. Really good. Honestly, all the flavors of these are really good. This one's probably my favorite, but 10 calories, no added sugar. It says apparently gives natural energy, boosts metabolism, supports mood. I don't know about all of that, but I just enjoy the drink. It tastes really good. It was actually a really productive appointment. So I'm going to be starting a new eye drop. I was actually on a different one for 30 days, tapered off of it each week, and now I'm going to start a different one. So we are going to make some 2-ingredient bagels. I have been craving these, so I'm going to make them so I have them for the next couple of days. All you need is some self-rising flour and then some Greek yogurt. So I want to make plain bagels, and then I want to add some of the everything but the bagel seasoning to 4 of them, and then I'm going to do 2 cinnamon raisin bagels. So I have my raisins and my cinnamon. So I'm gonna do these in 2 separate bowls. And this does get a little messy once you start kneading the dough, so that's why I put gloves on so I don't get all that stuff in my nails. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of yogurt in each bowl. Then we're gonna do 1 cup of flour in each bowl. Again, if you're not doing separate bagels, then you can just do 2 cups of yogurt and then 2 cups of flour in a bowl. This is the fun part where it gets messy. That's why I wanted to put gloves on. You basically want to get the consistency to be like a Play-Doh. Definitely have to trust the process as you're doing it. You might feel like you need to add a little bit more dough or yogurt, but just form it first, and then if you need to, add a little bit at a time. Maybe a little bit of flour, a little bit of yogurt, but this is looking pretty good.
You're gonna add to the other one?
Yes, I'm gonna do a little bit of cinnamon and then a couple of raisins in there. I think with raisins, I love them, but once they start getting towards the bottom of the container, they kind of get a little bit hard. So Hector's gonna pick this off once for me. Beautiful consistency. We'll set that aside for now. Let's mix the other one. I forgot to add the cinnamon into this. I can still add it in. What's nice about these is you can really add anything to them. I've even seen people do those jalapeno cheddar bagels. So you can really make these your own. I'm gonna start cutting up the bagels first, but I'm gonna get this egg wash ready, which is literally just 1 egg. Flour your surface a little bit. And this recipe, by the way, makes 6 bagels. So I'm gonna do 3 plain ones and then 3 cinnamon raisin. That looks good, right? Like that? Mm-hmm. Is that how the video was? We're following our video that we did a couple of months ago.
You basically roll it out like.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you know what? We forgot to add salt.
Yeah, it's optional though.
True. I think it kind of helps to flatten them a little bit and then make the hole so that they're nice and even. So Hector's gonna add some ghee to our baking sheet. You could do butter or even like a spray if you wanted to. You could even bake these over parchment paper as well. Bagels are formed. I'm about to add the egg wash, and then I'm gonna do, well, let me just show you. Okay. Egg wash first. So yeah, we're gonna preheat the oven at 375 and we're gonna do 15 minutes on one side, flip them another 15. A little brown sugar.
They're gonna be good.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel
Feel
it
it
coming in the air tonight. And a little everything but the bagel seasoning. This is good. I'm gonna do 1 plain one. There we go.
It's like when you get donuts. You always gotta get that plain glazed donut.
True.
You know?
That is very true.
All decked out.
Bagels are out. I'm gonna flip them, add a little bit more egg wash, and then do another 15 minutes. The bagels turned out so good, you guys. I just tried this one. I'm gonna try the cinnamon raisin. maybe later or tomorrow. The brown sugar got a little burnt on top, but the inside of them still turned out really good. I just put some butter on that. Oh, you guys have to try these. They are so easy and they taste really good. So we are gonna finally set up this cat house and we'll see how it looks.
Let's get it. All day, all day.
We have gifts for under the tree.
Nice. L'Occitane.
L'Occitane.
L'Occitane. Here's more. Then you're gonna use these pups right here.
How do they stick in? Do you have to like
poke it in.
Oh, I see.
It'll pop in there. Oh, no, you're gonna do this one on that side, baby. Get the length here. There we go.
Cool.
Looking pretty good so far, right?
Cool.
Now we're gonna do the bottom part. It's there.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, join right in there. See, baby?
There's another one here too. And then here is the heating pad that comes with it as well.
That's for the heating pad.
Yeah, you can see it. Silly. Here is the official cat house. We forgot this piece at first. Just pop that in there. One opening there, and then another opening there.
It's the living room and the kitchen.
Right? I love it. It's cute. Looks nice. So we got it all set up. I think we're gonna plug it in tonight and then we'll see if anything goes in it. Eventually, I think we could even get a camera to see what animals are going in and out of it. But we shall see. I'll keep you updated. So I'm getting my steps in now. I figured we could walk and talk for a little bit. I've always wanted to do this, but I never knew if it was going to be a little bit too annoying or loud with the treadmill. So let me know, because if it is, I'll never do this again. I'm actually getting started on my Christmas shopping because I don't want to wait too last minute. I already feel like it's way too last minute, but still have some time to get some things online and I want to do it before the crazy rush. So no idea what I'm getting for anybody. So I'm kind of just browsing and seeing what I can find. I'm going to watch a few holiday gift guides too, because those are always really helpful. The thing is, my love language is gifts and I love giving really good gifts, but the issue is procrastinating on getting those gifts. So I need to get better at that, but I'm getting sushi tonight. I'm so excited because I'm actually trying something new. So I always get my romantic roll, which has shrimp, asparagus, avocado. It has crab in it and this really yummy brown sauce. And then tonight I got an avocado roll as well on the side, just plain. And I'm trying out a seaweed salad because I saw Carly Bible eating seaweed salad. She always gets it anytime she gets sushi. So I wanted to try it because she always makes it look so good. So we'll see how that tastes. But I also bought some yogurt because I want to make my 2-ingredient bagels again. And then I also just finalized Vlogmas Day 12, which I'm really excited about. So I feel like I'm free for the night now. It has been so satisfying posting every single day. I'm like honestly really loving it because I haven't done that in so long, but it's like prepping me for 2026 because I want to go in and post way more vlogs next year. You see little Bernard back there? He's sleeping. He looks so cute. For once he's sleeping, you guys. This little dog is up all day. Whenever I'm upstairs, all I hear are his little nails all over. Like he does not relax. So it's nice to see him sleep for a change. So usually whenever I'm not on the computer, if I'm actually watching something, I love to have my little weights. These are 3-pound weights. I got these from Five Below, I think, or Walmart. But they are so convenient just to, I mean, if you're already gonna be walking and watching something, you might as well get a little extra movement in there with your arms. So I'll do these or then even some curls. I also love these little weights too. These I got from Amazon. You can use them on your ankles, on your arms. I'm gonna finish up, do some stuff, do some shopping. Then I'll see you guys in a little. Tonight's dinner, I got sushi. I love getting this on the weekends and I actually haven't had sushi in a little bit, so I'm really excited for this. I always get a romantic roll, which has shrimp, crab, asparagus, avocado. I got just a plain avocado roll and then I wanted to try a seaweed salad. And then I got some crab rangoon, which I also love. That's a little treat, but it's so good. Yum, bon appetit. Let's do some nighttime skincare. I'm gonna start off with my facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty. So today I went to a dry eye specialist. I actually went for the first time a little over a month ago, and today was the follow-up appointment. So little backstory, I've had dry eyes for as long as I can remember, to be honest, and back in 2020 I got LASIK eye surgery, which dry eye is actually a side effect that could occur after getting LASIK, but I will say it hasn't made it worse. For me personally, I had a really positive experience with LASIK eye surgery, and even the dry eye specialist, when she looked at my eyes, she knew the doctor that did my surgery, and she said he did a really great job. The flap on my eye looks really good. So everybody's obviously different, but my point is I already had dry eyes prior to getting LASIK eye surgery. One of the mistakes that I made was actually not addressing that issue before getting the surgery. I should have handled my dry eye first and then got LASIK eye surgery. I'm gonna use some rose water, by the way. I love this. It's so refreshing. I spray it everywhere, morning and night. But the reason I wanted to get LASIK eye surgery is because I used to wear contacts, and I would wear dailies and my eyes would still get severely dry at the end of the day, sometimes even within just a couple of hours, especially when I would be wearing makeup. There would be times where my eyes would be so dry at the end of the day where I would blink and my contacts would come out. A couple of times that happened. It's crazy. And then with my glasses, my prescription was so high, it would give me really bad headaches. So that's why I wanted to get LASIK eye surgery, because I just wanted to have better vision. My eyes were so bad. I couldn't drive, I couldn't do anything unless I had my glasses or contacts in, and it's just not a good feeling. Like taking them out and just seeing blurry vision, unless you experience it, then you know, but it's just not a good feeling. So thankfully I was a candidate for LASIK eye surgery, and always do your research. Find the best of the best when it comes to your eyes, because obviously your vision is everything. Your health is everything in general, but vision is so important. Find the best doctor, find the best place, do your research, and figure out if you're a candidate first. So like I said, I had a really positive experience with my LASIK eye surgery, and my overall eye health is still really good, and I still have 20/20 vision. The issue is just I have super dry eyes to the point where all the tears that I'm producing pretty much get evaporated instantly as I'm blinking. I also don't blink a lot, which is something that the doctor told me. She's like, try to blink more, and I guess it's because of what I do. I never even realized that I don't blink that much, and I guess I stare off quite a bit without blinking. That also doesn't help. Being in front of screens doesn't help. And I do find that whenever I do my eye makeup, not all the time, but I do find my eyes being a little bit more irritated with heavier makeup looks, certain products, certain eyeliners, you know, so it really is hit or miss depending on the product and depending on the look that I do, depending on the day, how much sleep I get. There's so many different things that go into it. The good news is with dry eyes, there is a solution, and there's a lot of things that you could do to help. So over a month ago, the first time I went, she prescribed me an eye drop that I did for 30 days, and I kind of tapered off of it each week. So I started off with 1 week 4 times a day, then 3 times a day, 2 times a day, etc. And I actually do feel like that helped a little bit, but it's obviously not the end. This is going to be a little bit of a journey just to really address the problem, because within the last couple of years I've pretty much kind of just been putting a band-aid on it, you know, using the Lumify eye drops to whiten my eyes. Those really are not healthy to use long term, or honestly every single day. You really shouldn't be using those eye drops, and I knew that, and I told my eye doctor that. I told her what I do, so she totally understood. But that's the whole reason I wanted to see the dry eye specialist, is because I know the things that I'm doing is just not healthy for my eyes, and I care about my eye health. And so I would use over-the-counter eye drops like from Sustain and stuff, and they really didn't do much either because my eyes are so severely dry. She says you need something that is like next level. So I'm starting a new eye drop. She gave me a sample. I think I'm gonna try it tomorrow until I get my actual prescription. She said it's a little bit more of a milky eye drop, which should help before I start filming or before I do my makeup, and then to use it also at the end of the day after I take off all my makeup. So for instance, right now in the evening. So I'm excited for those. I'm gonna do that for 30 days, and then after that I'm gonna just see how my eyes are overall. I also started using, I wanted to show you guys, she recommended these Oasis Tears Plus little vial eye drops over the Sustain ones for my eyes. I just got these from my eye doctor. They're just preservative-free little vials, and what I actually didn't know, these little vials, you put 1 little drop in. I'm not sure if all of these are like that, but then you can put the little cap right back on and reuse them. So with eye drops, you're only supposed to use 1 tiny drop in each eye. I used to think that the more drops you use, the more relief you're gonna get, because I was desperate. Like I said, my eyes are so dry, so I would just be putting so many eye drops and just have all these tears coming down my face. But essentially I was wasting the product, because you're just supposed to use 1 little drop because that's all your eyes can absorb. But these are my daily eye drops that I've been using just for a refresh whenever I feel like I need it. And then the other ones are medicated, which hopefully I'll get more relief with those. I'm gonna try those out, my milky eye drops, for 30 days. And then she told me about IPL, which is something that I'm considering after I try out these other eye drops. I'm gonna grab my phone and tell you guys more about it so I can give you the correct definition, because this is all pretty much new to me. But if you guys have any other tips or recommendations or things that you really love for your dry eyes, let me know. Today she also did insert a plug in this eye because my right eye is more dry than my left eye, so we'll see how that helps too. IPL for eyes is intense pulsed light therapy, and it's a popular non-invasive treatment primarily for dry eye syndrome, and it says it reduces inflammation, improving blocked oil glands, and targets abnormal blood vessels for better tear film quality, leading to less dryness, burning, and redness. So that sounds right up my alley. If any of you guys have had that done, please let me know. If I do that, it's going to be next year because my follow-up appointment is in January, so I will keep you updated, of course. But that's kind of the update now. Not making any decisions right away though. Like I said, I want to do more research, and I think that's always important because everything's going to work differently for everybody. I also wanted to mention, this is another thing that she gave me. It's this little eye mask. So you put this in the microwave for a couple seconds. It feels like a warm compress, but it's just a little eye mask that you can reuse, and you just put it over your eyes for a few minutes. I've been doing this before filming, then usually also in the evening. I've been really liking this. So it's the same brand as the eye drops, Oasis. She gave me this pamphlet, and I just think this is so important. Don't ignore your dry eye symptoms. Like it says right here, your eyes matter, ask your doctor. And I just wanted to advocate for it because I know dry eyes and things like that, it's something that maybe you might overlook, but it's also something that can be, I don't want to say embarrassing, because you know what it is, people point things out like that, like, oh my god, your eyes are so red. And I used to hate when people did that to me in school, or if I would just be out with friends and they would point it out. People who do things like that bother me because I always say, don't point something out to somebody that they can't change in a couple of seconds. So if somebody has a booger in their nose, or they have something in their teeth, or something on their face, whatever the case, okay, let them know. But if it's something like, oh my gosh, you gained so much weight, or oh my god, your eyes are bloodshot, it's like, what am I supposed to do with that information? More likely than not, the person already knows those things. I hate when people call things out like that, especially in front of others. It's almost like they're trying to embarrass you, and I just don't like it. So don't be that person. So make sure you're getting your checkups and you are addressing concerns, because you know your body best and nobody else is gonna do it for you, okay? So get it done. But yeah, that is a little update that nobody asked for, but I'm telling you anyways because we're FaceTiming. No nighttime kiwi tonight, you guys. So I actually ended up getting more kiwis. I love this brand. I've been obsessed with it. I cannot wait to have these tomorrow. And then I also got the golden ones. So we're gonna try these tomorrow together. But I don't know if it was the sushi or and just maybe a combination of all the food that I got. I didn't like the seaweed salad, by the way, but my stomach feels so queasy right now. I'm not pregnant. Okay, because I know that's always the first thought, but I just feel a little uneasy right now, and I think it was from takeout. This happened to me another time. Of course, I still eat out. Like I got Chick-fil-A the other day and I have no issues with it. It's hit or miss depending obviously on what I get. And this is why too, I genuinely do love eating at home and making the majority of my meals as healthy as I can. I mean, obviously not all of my meals are perfect, but regardless, just eating at home in general always makes me feel way better. So the midnight snack for tonight is some, like I said, this always helps whenever my stomach feels a little queasy, or if I feel nauseous, or I just have an upset stomach. So cheers. I'm just kind of letting it digest. Me and Hector are watching Shark Tank, so that is what we're gonna do tonight. It sucks because obviously I love eating out and it's fun sometimes getting takeout. I used to eat out way more frequently than I do now, so I don't know if maybe it's just because getting more used to eating at home versus eating out, but hopefully this will help. It usually does. I also did take some Pepto-Bismol, which is always really helpful too, but I cannot wait to have kiwi tomorrow. I want to try these, and then these have been my favorite, so I'm excited for those. Anyways, that is it for today's vlog. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.